Hello. I just dropped off my daughter to school, and the crossing guard, a very old guy, and I missed him, and he wasn't there for a while, and I was wondering what was happening to him, and nobody knows because the crossing guards that they replace him with, they don't tell him, and they just give them an order to go and look after this position for this while. Anyways, I met him yesterday. Gave him a hug, told him how I missed him, and he says he always look forward to seeing me. So this morning I was heading to school, and both Kira and I, my daughter and I, wave him and say hello, right, and whatever. And I was telling my daughter, I says, listen, I don't know much about him, what type of person he is, but I really like him. And my daughter was telling me the other day she had a class where the teacher, they were talking about something about love or whatever, and a lot of the students were saying, love is when somebody like you and you this and that and all kinds of different things. And my daughter put up her hand, and the teacher told her to go ahead. And my daughter says, love is not a feeling, because I always teach her this. Love is not a feeling. Love is not an emotion. Love is a conscious choice. So I asked my daughter, I said, how do you know that? She says, because you talk to me all my life, giving me so much that is all imprinted in my brain. And I'm going, that's so awesome, right? I go, yeah, I mean, it's true. And she and I start discussing it. People says, I'm in love. Well, you're actually saying that if you are in love, that means you can go out of love. Or I fell in love. That means you can fall out of love. Here it is. It's a choice. You love that person or you don't. Simple as that. And when you love comes with a lot of responsibilities. Love means being able to forgive, not holding grudges, and many things like that. But I'm driving, I can't really expound on it because I have to concentrate on the traffic. Similar, like with hate. Hate is a choice. But whichever one you choose, whichever choice you make, there's emotions that comes with it. So my daughter was telling me back what I said, and basically that was it. People fall in love. No, they don't. That means they can fall out of love. I am in love. That means you can be out of love. We all have choices. Some people say, no, if you got a lot of money, you're rich, you have choices. If you're in a free country, you have choices. No. What I mean is this. We have choices based on the control between our two ears. Somebody tell you something you don't like or get mad at you or whatever. You have the choice to ignore, don't let it bother you, or let it bother you, and then you retaliate. We all have choices between these two ears. Make the right choice. In other words, don't let what people say and do affect you or how you feel. You do have a choice. You have a choice all the time. Every day. Every minute of the day. To choose whether something will affect you or not. You have a choice to accept or reject. You have a choice to think about what you should do. See, some people's truth are different from some other people. I think Dale Carnegie, I think he's the one that says, a man convinced against his will remain unconvinced still. So if I tell someone that they do have a choice, they're gonna, even though it's true and I've convinced him that we do have a choice, he will still remain unconvinced as he walk away. Because people have a strong will to believe what they believe is right or what they think is right, even though deep in their heart and in the mind and in the conscience, they know what is wrong and what is right. But yet, they will remain unconvinced. In other words, they're hard-headed. They know the truth but wouldn't accept it. They go with their feelings. I feel this way and this is what I should feel, and this, my feeling is right. They accept feelings and emotions rather than truth, because everybody's making up their own truth today. But there is only one truth. Love you guys, and I will chat with you later. I'm sorry about all the lights and everything. I'm driving. I thought I would just do this little piece of thing because I just dropped my daughter off to school. Love her so much, and we had a great conversation. I'm going, yeah, you know what, before I forget, let me just put it on the YouTube for whoever wants to listen or whatever. Anyways, cheers. Love you guys. Bye. I couldn't expound on love because I had to do some thinking. I was driving and I had to concentrate on the traffic. But now that I'm home, just got home, I will add this to the back end of the video. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. I try and practice that as often as I can. I try and live my life that way. Just thought I'll expound a little bit on love. It is a choice. It's the better of the two choices, love or hate. And I love you guys. Hey, I don't have that many subscriptions, but whoever you are that subscribe, my gratitude. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know why anyone would want to listen to me or to watch my channel, but for those who decide to do that, please accept my gratitude and thanks. I love you. Take care. Bye.